Made in Sweden. How y'all doing today? Alright, we're doing good on the 9th attempt so far. I just got back out of work. We're going to try to make this a little bit of a talky stream. And happy Mother's Day to those of you out there who are mothers or have mothers or who celebrate this happy holiday. And if you don't, well, congratulations, you're in the same boat as me. My mama's dead. Sorry, that was a bit of a... I worked on that joke for a surprising and disappointing amount of time for how badly it just played out. Either way, yeah, rip for my mama, rip for anyone whose mama ain't with us today. And a happy, unless you don't miss her, which also you're right and valid. We don't judge here if we can help it. But we're gonna dig on through a bit more on our tunnels here and see how we doing. Yeah. Nah, we were busier than hell today, and we had about $10 in tips. So we probably had a lot more than that, considering, you know, we divvied the tips up evenly between everybody on crew. But it was a good day. One of my co-workers is off to a Post Malone concert, and I hope they get to have a lot of fun there. Post Malone and Jelly Roll, so that should be fun for her, right? I ask because I genuinely don't know. Like, Seth Sutton. Give me a second. Seth Station? Seth Station, that's what it is. Seth Station Watkins is one that I listen to. And Endless Taverns is another one. About the most like mainstream thing I've listened to has been like Misfits a little bit. The Offspring. Took me a second. A lot longer than it should have to remember them. My Chemical Romance. Of course, the original Linkin Park. Personally, I don't know enough about their new singer to like form a hard dislike of her, but she's Mormon, and from what I hear, she's a, well, it's not like she did when it, I can't remember which singer it was. I think it was 30 Seconds to Mars guy, but she basically was saying that the his rape victims asked for it, because that's just what people do with famous people. And that put a bad taste in my mouth for her. But outside of that, I mean, I just haven't listened to the music enough to get a real, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to hate on them for, oh, well, they sound like they sold out. Genuinely, I couldn't tell you. I don't think that, I don't know. It's, you know, I just don't listen to modern music that much. And quite frankly, I find the radio to be a fucking wasteland. And not even a fun teenage wasteland. Huh? But, no, I just get tired of the radio because it's all just regurgitated shit to me. And it's not like I don't know. Look, we all like our junk food sometimes. Who hasn't bopped to a fucking pop song every now and again? But I really would prefer, like, my D&D based, my Voltaire with his weird, like, Bitrektual. I love that album, where he basically combined Star Wars and Star Trek, but made it gay. And just, I like hacky shit, I guess, even though I wouldn't consider that hacky. I love me some Weird Al. And like I said, I like music that either is very emotional, like Seth Station Watkins, or I like music that's just silly. Nothing in between. Either serious or silly. Now, what I used to listen to back when I was like in the age group of some of my co-workers That'd be like Within Temptation, fuck, it has been a while since I listened to music, hasn't it? Well, I know Within Temptation's on the list. I'm just trying to think of the other ones that were on that list. Mostly it's a Aphroditic female vocalists. I like lady voices, and I just genuinely... I like female vocalists, especially with like metal music and such. But I also don't mind like some of Mushroom Heads, a little bit of Cradle of Filth, Megadeth, minus their political things, because I can't... Like I said, I don't really keep up with my band's politics that much, because most of the bands I know are like, they're still just soulless people, they're trying to sell their shit, so to speak. Rare Americans is a good one. It's like, they got some soul with their stuff, that they put their heart in their music. But I mean, as far as like regular music, I just... I buy a product to spending way too much time on my own, I guess, as my music taste is really, really weird. Like that new one, it's a metal adjacent song, I guess, but it's that Ronan, you be good now, but it's that song about the vape. Have you seen my vape? Is that it there? No? Ear screeching or ear piercing scream into metal music. I kind of dig the vibe of that, but with every child and every fucking makeup artist on YouTube Shorts using it, it's not the song, it's the fact that I heard that song like 8 or 9 times back to back to back, and I don't dislike metal music. Does that make sense? I'm not a huge fan, but I don't dislike it either. I said, in these times, the best thing we can do is like silly fun music, because it's like, we're living in some horrifying ass times. I hope that wasn't too loud. I didn't quite have a chance to... Well, I did have a chance. I just didn't catch it in time that I was going to call. Shit. It's just been a day is all, and I'm trying to think of something fun to talk about, because the news has just been very stressful. And, I mean, I hate that, I realize, yes, Biden lied too, but Christ's sake, no one lies like our current president lies. I mean, the blatant, unrestricted, unabashed, just shamelessness of it. I don't know who I need to say this for, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys. China's not begging for us to come back. And it's actually, like, a little bit, in my opinion, low-key racist, and it shows our hubris that the couple hundred-year-old nation that has yet to win a war against them, for how warmongery we seem to be, is very much like stepping up to the over 5,000-year-old empire. And again, I'm not trying to suck China off too hard or nothing here. They do have their problems, like the Uyghur genocide. While I agree that their system does work, I think it could work better. And with the just like, I don't think it's considered a social currency, but the quickness to turn in your neighbors kind of shit. I got my problems with China, but I mean, really, can we talk? Can we talk? You know what Chinese children don't have to worry about? Getting gunned down at their school desks. You wanna know what Chinese people don't have to worry about? Dental care, health care. I mean, I would say mental care, but they're still very much don't ask, don't tell over there. And they're still very much, well, gay's a choice, and it's an unhealthy one. So, again, I'm not sucking off China too hard. I'm just saying that they're doing better than we are when it comes to, like, taking care of their people. And yeah, they have their issues, but let's be clear. They might not like the fact that you're gay, but they're not going to deny you medical care because of it, to my knowledge. It's one of those, you know, I saw something. Thought I saw something. Like I said, it's one of those, I'm sorry to just ramble at y'all like I am. I wish I had better info to check up on for y'all. But some of what I was checking out was like, apparently the Danes, the Danish, the Swedes, a lot of the European countries that are way more advanced than my country, apparently y'all got that 4-day work week going now and it's working out for you. So what's it like being in a country that actually gives a shit whether you live or die? That must be kind of cool, huh? And I realize Turf Island has your own problems. I do get that. I mean, there's a reason you're called Turf Island, and it's not because you're awesome. But again, it would just, after what we're... Look, I'm just going to say, they're not great for good care for trans people, but they're also, like, to my knowledge, not just openly lying like our president currently is. And I mean just blatantly, openly, unabashedly lying. I mean, for example, I don't know how Iran got a nuclear deal. We should never let them have nukes. That could go real bad. Well, Obama had a nuclear deal with them that they could get nuclear power, but not nuclear weapons. And the nuclear deal also made it to where the U.S. had our hands all the way, wrist deep up in their pockets, to where, like, you try to order something like a uranium ore that you need to make a dirty bomb, we're going to know about it, we're going to stop you. If you're trying to do anything but get what you need to run a nuclear reactor, we're going to know and we're going to stop you. And then the great leader came in with all of his brilliant scheming and basically made it to where, do they have a nuke right now? Fuck if we know. He took us out of the deal like a dumbass. He rewrote it, and I say he as if he didn't just have an assistant do it. More than likely, a chatbot do it. But again, it's like, I realize America hasn't been like a superpower or something to be proud of in quite some time. But Lord, man. Lord. What kills me is how many of you motherfuckers see this shit and they're like, yep, that's my daddy. I love me some Trump. And I'm like, Yeah, but how? Why? Why do you hate your fellow Americans so much? Then again, what the fuck? Well, on this one, I know the fuck. I know this shit. This is... I would say what the fuck do I know, but on this one, you don't even need to be college educated. The man's a boob. The man is a joke. And do I have more than one Enderman in this? Okay. I do. I have 2 of them bitches in here now. That's not cool. I have to be extra careful. Because I do believe 2 of them could totally eat my lunch. Oh. And I had noticed that Hank Green is apparently of the mind that we have not brought direwolves back, as are a lot of the science communicators. That basically this new direwolf, air quotes, is just a hybrid dog, similar to the teacup breeds. I mean, it's a shame, but I don't know why anyone should be surprised by it. Of course we can't bring animals back from that level of gone. How would we? We don't have the DNA for it. And what we do have, we have to patch. But even if we could, why would you want to? You're bringing them into a world that no longer is theirs in any way, shape, or form. It's, again, in my humble opinion, and this one I'll say in my humble opinion because I'm not a biologist, but in my humble opinion, I just think that their time has gone and passed. And in the case of some, like the Tasmanian tiger, if we could bring that one back since we hunted it to extinction, maybe, if its environment still exists. But for like the woolly mammoth, come on now. That animal had its time and the world is far too hot for it. Oh, I want to bring this giant bit of fauna from the Ice Age back. I'd be cool and I would love to see it. Like the giant fucking ground sloth that basically it ate the avocados. It is them that we get avocado. It is because of them that avocados evolved to be the way they are. And after they were gone, well, we started taking care of the avocados because we liked the way they taste. But there was a ground sloth because no tree could hold it, that was big enough that it ate avocados the way birds eat seeds. And that's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? I was about to do it, but honestly, I don't want to die. And I cannot 100% guarantee I will not die against those things. Lordy. This was meant to be a warm-up to get me ready to get other games recorded, but I struggle busting to stay awake. I don't know, y'all. I might have to sign off of here, try to do something else. Maybe we'll do a couple rounds of Odyssey or something, I don't know. Maybe a couple rounds of Odyssey, and then we'll swap back to something else. We still got all tomorrow to do things as well. I'm off tomorrow to the best of my knowledge, unless they call me in to do prep work. I do hope Miss Amanda's doing well. I'm not sure where she went, but yeah, she has left where we worked at. And I mean, it's cool. I mean, they weren't treating her right, but at the same time, you hate to see a coworker go. And in favor of fairness, even though she is a friend, it's one of those, if there's not much they can do, but if the boss is offering to do something and you say, nah, I'm cool, you can't really get upset with them. I mean, yeah, you can, that they're not forcing everyone to work as hard as you work in your eyes. But, I mean, let's be clear, if Mary could just, like, sorry, I'm doxing the shit out my crew, but if, like, my boss could just pay me more, pay me as much as I work, so to speak, I don't care that heck, if I get paid $2 more an hour, everyone else can sit back and kick back and I won't even bitch. I'm just saying at the price we currently work at, we're killing ourselves. But we'll see how it is. There's a good chance by the weekend it'll be a quiet time because everybody done spent their money today. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know for sure. I'm standing 10 toes down on the fast food as one of the most exploitative workforces there is. And I'm not saying that it's the manager's fault, because it really isn't. Half the time they're getting exploited just as much as the other workers are. Maybe not in all work, but in fast food, yeah, you are. Because your manager has to do the work of every single person there, or be able to do the work of every single person there. Plus, you know, in the event that no call, no shows happen, in the event that people call out, in the event that people just don't, you gotta be there. And in the case of where I work at, the difference between manager and line cook, 30 cents. Who the hell would sign up for that much extra work for 30 cents? And for the record, before anyone tries to, well, if you really, nobody cares about the job, dude. Let me be absolutely fucking clear with you now. Even the people that say they care about the job, they don't fucking care. It's a job. It's a dead-end job. Now, I care, like, that I don't send out chicken that's still pink. I care that my pork products are cooked all the way through. As I've said several times to my uppity customers that want us to just hurry up and throw the food at them, I might not like you, but that doesn't mean I want to poison you. I still have, what's the term? Self-discipline, honor, whatever you want to call it. I still have a sense of who I am, and I don't want to poison nobody. Which, if I served you pink fucking chicken, I would be poisoning you. I said, I don't know for sure, guys. I'm just a fucking fry cook. I'm just doing my best, same as the rest of us. But for now, as the sun rises on another rainy day and whatever we're at now, we will let go for the moment, and we will see you on a later game or later on today. We have made it today.